Hello, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we are taking a look on what is happening in Mozambique. It seems as if the situation is becoming tense and more worse than before in the country Mozambique, with the president, Filipe Nyusi, hiding and is no longer traveling. About him, he was being airlifted by a chopper to an unknown place. But at this point in time, it seems as if the people of Maputo are eager to know if he is not moving around in the capital. Sidia Chisungo says protesters search ambulances before removing barricades to make sure President Filipe Nyusi will not use ambulances to move around. Remember, a few days ago, Filipe Nyusi's presidential escort was forced to change route for the second time due to protests in Maputo city. So this is something which is very, very important. It's no longer safe for Nyusi to travel in Mozambique. Something might happen. And, people power is always power. And when the people say you have to step down sometimes, you'll be forced to do so because people who protest against you, people who use everything and everything they have at their disposal to make sure that they deal with you. So this is very, very interesting to note that President Emerson Mnangagwa'S ally is actually being hunted down by the people of Mozambique. And you ask, how did Chapo end up getting 70% of the vote when things are turning upside down, when the economy has been stopped or halted by protesters? And this is something which is very, very important at this point in time. And, it's very, very sad to see these things happening. So that is true. Ambulances were being forced to stop for inspection. So the wounded says, God willing, they must march to the presidential palace. So that is what is left at this point in time. After the series of protests, we are likely going to see them marching straight to the presidential palace. And if they march straight to the presidential palace, that will be the end of Frelimo. And at the end of Frelimo, it means the end also of ZANU-PF right here back home, because ZANU-PF is losing ground, is losing power, they've lost grip. No longer, they are no longer believed in, they are no longer supported by the majority of the people. Very, very, very interesting moments, very, very interesting things happening at this point in time. And going forward, we are likely going to see things changing 100%, things taking a new direction. And, that is something which is very, very important. So we have seen this happening. And what we are waiting for at this point in time is the final whistle. What will be the fate of Frelimo at this point in time if Venanzio say, let us invade the presidential palace? So it is what it is, and your views are very, very important. Okay, Frank Sande says they will get him eventually. Yes, there is a great likelihood that if they continue to search for him, look for him, at a certain point in time, he will be captured. So at this point in time, there is a vacant seat in Mozambique. The seat is vacant, it's empty, no one is there. So for those strategic, they know what to do. So it is what it is. We'll continue to watch and see what is happening in the nation Mozambique, and we'll continue to update. But it's a very, very sad situation that things have gone south simply because there are people who believe that they must not leave power, and they must rig elections. They must do whatever they can to make sure that they win these elections, and it has become a problem. We have seen so much criticism from different and various quarters about the interference of ZANU-PF. But let me say this: Apana Singapore, ZANU-PF will end, and dictatorship will end as well.